Hi guys, we're back. We went to West Virginia and done that bathtub deal, that walk-in bathtub thing for my son-in-law's grandmother, and that worked out great. Good trip, awesome. Well, I got back home Sunday and finally realized, I never even thought about it, that I got a 4x8 utility trailer that I always put lawnmowers on, four-wheelers on, that kind of stuff. It works great. Just an old homemade trailer. Well, then I got the open car trailer, you know, and so really didn't think about even needing another trailer. And then I got to measuring my daggone side-by-side, and it won't fit on the 4x8 trailer. It takes a minimum of 5x9 for that side-by-side to go on. So I start looking for trailers. I look at redoing my 4x8 trailer, and I said, heck with it, I'm not going to tear it all to pieces and redo it, so I just give it to my son-in-law. Hell, he needs a trailer, everybody needs a trailer. So I told him he could have that one, and I got on Marketplace, searched all over everywhere, and then used trailers, man, and people think they're made out of gold or something. I don't know, they paid too much for them when they bought them new. I don't know what the hell the deal is, but I'm not paying $1,000, $1,500 for them 10-year-old used trailer. Now around here, 5x10, that's what you're going to pay, $1,000 plus. So I found this one. It was on Marketplace. It's 5x10. Supposedly a homemade trailer, but it's not. I don't know what the deal is. Somebody's cut the tongue off and changed it. That's kind of boogered all up there, but we'll fix that. But and it you know, I don't know what the deal is with it, but it's the first trailer I've ever had that the daggone thing is tailgate heavy. I mean, typically the center of the axle should be about 60% from the front toward the back, or 40% of the trailer from the back of the box trailer, the square, not the tongue, the square of the trailer. Measure that. At 60% from the front back is where the center of the axle should be. And that'll put you with, you know, a little bit of tongue weight and everything pulls great. Now, if you're going to put a toolbox or some, you know, something on the front of it, that needs to be in there, you know, to calculate all that. But anyway, this axle is at 50%. So it's tail heavy. I mean, I can set it down off the lift and the tail end of it hits the ground and the tongue goes in the air. So I'm wondering, you know, that if maybe somebody had cut the tail end off or what, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to fix it either way. But anyway, it had some rails. Well, there's the rails right there. They were on top of this. So they were up, you know, 18, 20 inches high. It had 2x8s wrapped around it and salt treated boards, and they were all about half rotten. Fenders look like it's got a lift kit on it or something with some low profile tires. I don't know what the hell all that's going on, but I'm gonna cut all that off and change it up. So anyway, but I got the thing, well, I got $300 in the trailer. You know, of course it's got to have tires on it. The bottom of it's in good shape. The decking's pretty good. It'll last a good while. So then I went to the metal store this morning and got a couple 20-foot sticks of 2x2 by 1/8 to build this top rail around, you know, like I want it. That stuff's $2 a foot. So you don't be having to stock up a whole bunch of that. But anyway, here it is Friday, and I've decided to start working on this trailer. I do have to straighten the tongue. I just thought about that. It's got a little bow in it. It's slightly, I don't know if they slammed something heavy on it or or it was bowed when they put it together. I don't know, but we can fix that. But anyway, it's Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday morning. I don't know, days run all together. I had to go do a little job. Jumped in my blue S10 hunting truck and went over there to do the work. And of course the crane truck, the batteries were dead on it, so search all around for battery chargers and run up the street and grab a big battery charger. Get ready to head back to the shop to put the big truck on charge, and my S10 cuts off. Just sitting there idling as I'm putting the battery charger in the back, it just shut off. So what the hell? This little truck ain't never missed a lick. Hit the key, crank, and it won't hit a lick, won't do nothing. Turn the key off, turn it on, I hear the fuel pump cycling. So fuel pressure is not even a thought in my mind. Damn, you know, I'm thinking something in the ignition coil or something done gone bad. So well, I go back to the house, walk to the house, which ain't but a couple hundred yards, grab my red truck, go back, grab the battery charger, go do the job I had to do anyway. Get back several hours later from running the boom truck, and I pull over there to my hunting truck, hit the key, it spins over and don't even try to hit a lick. Well, crap. So I come home, get my side-by-side, go back and hook to it. My buddy comes with me and we pull it to the house. I said, well, maybe fuel filter, you know. I put a fuel pressure gauge on the fuel rail and 10 psi with the pump. So either the pump has quit or that fuel filter has stopped, slam up. Well, I had a fuel filter here, so I changed fuel filters and we went to 12 psi. Well, that weren't the problem. So I took some brake clean and give it a shot in the throttle body. She fires right off, so that eliminates any ignition problems. $250 later, and a solid day of changing the fuel pump in that little truck, but at least the gas tank was clean. I mean, everything was clean. The pump looked like a new one in it. But I've had the truck for 4 or 5 years. I don't even know how long I've had it. And it's never had a pump put in it since I've had it. So anyway, it is what it is. But if I got to do it again, even though I've got a lift here in the shop, made it a lot easier. But if I had to do it again, I'm gonna cut a hole in the bed and do it from the top, not even bother dropping that tank. To heck with it, I can fix a little plate around it or something and bolt the damn bed square right back in. I'll not go through that. Dropping the tank, and which I could have pulled the bed off, but there the dog box was on it, and radio antennas, coaxes will run all through the bed. It would have been a mess to do all that. So anyway, so that's what this week's been anyway. So we got a project. Let's say it's a 5 by 10, 5.5, maybe 6. I'm not sure. I forget now. 5.5 or 6 foot by 10 foot 6 bed. So it'll do all I want it to do. But anyway, I'm gonna get right and cut these woolly boogered fenders off of this thing and get right and figure out the rails and go ahead and get me some rails put on it, and then basically about turning it up. I don't know if turning it over would probably make it a lot easier. I'd go over and get a forklift from the shop and turn this thing over and move the axle. Probably be the simplest thing to do. Anyway, we'll worry about that when we get to it. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get started on this thing, and I'll get back with you all in just a little bit. All right, guys. We got a little bit of something done. I got these fenders cut off. Got this heavy daggone tailgate took off. And I lowered these deals down to where I think what I'm gonna do is make them at 12 inches off the deck height. I think that's plenty. I don't like them trailers with the sides, but I'm not gonna haul nothing but a side by side. Maybe a little bit of lumber or something once in a while, or a sewing wheel. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna run the 2x2 angle on the outside, across the front, down this side, and then put uprights everywhere there's a cross brace. I think there'll be, let's see, there's one here, there's one there, and there, so there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I may go, I don't know, make it 2 foot on center or something. We'll see. But anyway, that's where we're getting. We're slowly but surely getting there. Get this thing kind of figured out what I want to do, and as long as I don't run out of vice grips and C-clamps, I'll get it put together and then we'll tack it and weld it all in place. Alright, let me get a little more and I'll get back with you. Alright guys, we got all the outside of these rails and stuff welded on, and you boys that are welders, now don't beat me up so bad about my welding. I'm an electrician, I'm not a welder, but we'll make it work. I'll put enough on there directly, but I have been coming there to the corner and nosing them off a little bit now to keep them from being sharp, tearing your hide up so bad. But I still got to get on the inside, you know, and weld all the inside braces and all the way around. But I think we'll do that tomorrow. But it didn't come out too bad. A whole lot better than it was anyway. You know, so I'm happy with it. As long as it'll hold us side by side and keep it from jumping off, we'll be fine. But I got to just run this thing up on the lift and got to looking, and moving these axles isn't going to be a big deal at all. I think I'll get this rail welded out tomorrow, get a couple of my buddies to come over here and help me. We'll flip this thing over and put it right back, put it upside down, and then we can cut that axle loose. It's just some gorilla welding under there holding it in, so I really, since I seen that, I want to do something with it anyway. So anyway, I mean, just like that bracket right there, it's goobered up on this side, but there's nothing on the other side. That leaf spring bracket there is welded on this side, but not on the other side. May be good enough, may not be, I don't know. But the other side of there is the same way. But anyway, there's what the front of her looks like. Hadn't got the tongue straightened out yet. It's still got a belly in it. But I'm thinking of straightening in it and then running me something from back here somewhere, I don't know, somewhere up in here, you know, up to there, maybe to help reinforce it somewhat. I don't know. I may cut that mess off right there. Cut all this off, and it would look better, you know. Which I got plenty of this channel and stuff, and change it up. That just looks kind of crappy to me. I mean, them big old gully wooger welds there, they'll probably hold the world in two. But I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. So we're gonna do something different. Y'all got any ideas of what I need to do? Let me know. Like I say, that piece coming out here, that's a 1/4 inch before channel. Straightening that's not going to be a problem. It's got a belly in it, but that's not right there where those braces come to it, which are just welded on the top. I don't know what they done here. What this? I mean, they welded the braces here come in, and then they welded a piece of flat bar on top of the braces and bolted it. But then they cut it. Oh, crazy 45s there on that thing. It's not even welded. So, yeah, it might work out real good taking the bolt out. Then I'll be able to straighten it. And, I don't know, fix them crazy bevels there and weld it all out and cut that tongue, you know, do something with that. I don't like it. I just don't like it. So, anyway. Alright, guys. Well, I think we're going to get right and call it a day. But let me know what y'all think I need to do. If I need to do something different, let me know what you think. The old rails turned out pretty good. I'm happy with them. I still got a bunch of welding to do. But, moving the axle's not going to be that big a deal. Just if I can get the trailer turned over, make it nice. Then I don't have to work overhead. So, alright guys. Let me get off of here and call it a day. Alright, we'll see y'all later. Have a good one.